me a second. Okay. Make sure, just making sure the volume doesn't sound like poop. Alright, okay. Hear me properly? Testing, testing, testing. That should be fine. Hey Phantom, how are you doing? Hope you're doing alright. So we'll get started in just a few seconds. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, so wait, give me a second. It is loading. Oh, whoops. I forgot to mute myself. Hang on, there you go. Okay, that should work. Okay. Alright, now it's working. Cool. So, anyways, I'm back to using Streamlabs OBS. Yes, it's a bit easier to use than regular OBS for me. Also, I managed to make computer wasn't lagging while I was streaming. Well, Club Steel Paint wasn't lagging while I was streaming, so. Anyways, and Pretzel Rocks is working! Hey, alright, so anyways, hope you're all doing alright. It's Educational Wednesday, so today we'll be working on forms, shapes, and value. Very exciting stuff. So we're just gonna start with, good old shapes. At least for that, I don't have to do much research online because at least I already know kind of the kind of stuff. So, yeah, I have to go back to Streamlabs OBS as well because art blocks just don't really show. So yeah, so let's get started. Yeah. Anyways, in a second with my chair's being stupid again. But are there any games you're excited for? Not that I can't really play any games on my computer right now, but eventually. But I mean, just wish fire. Yeah, what's the next that's out soon? Yeah, any games you're excited for? All that kind of fun stuff? Us. Oh, I got polygon. Turning each other. Good question. Oh. Please, found a triangle. There you go. Alright, so, anyways, shapes. Shapes pick up everything in the world. Like, for example, if we get into human proportions, for example, human heads are more or less shaped like upside down eggs. So, which is cool stuff. Gone. Yep, they're gone. octagon. Well, got a nonagon. Octagon. I'm gonna meet you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Making sure that you can hear me. Fine. I'm just gonna move it a bit closer like that. Yeah. Trying not to be too loud, but not too quiet either. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. There, you're all ready to get your brains filled with knowledge. Because, well, I'm gonna be filling your brain with art knowledge. But yeah, anyways. So, first things first, shapes. The most basic of stuff. If you thought math wasn't, at least basic math wasn't important for art, I'm very sorry to disappoint you. I'm disappointing myself too because I don't like math. I can do math, but I don't like it. That's a little fun fact for you. Papa doesn't like art, math. I like some math, but not all of them. But anyways, basics of art. Everything is shapes. Your head is like an upside down egg. That's not an insult. Everybody's head is like that. I mean, okay, be more like, okay, to be in reality, each head is, you know, has a bit different shapes, you know. But you know, we're kind of like our heads kind of shaped like upside down eggs, you know. More or less. But yeah, basically, for art, your basic building blocks are shapes. So, like, example, circle, square, rectangle, triangle, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, like that kind of shapes. You know, they're the basic building blocks of art. So, gonna name this layer colored shape. Save this. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay. I'm gonna set this in invisible. So, the thing with shapes is you're gonna need them for, you know, anything that you make. So, like here's a little example. I'm gonna go back to the upside down egg if you're drawing a character, rather heads. Oh. Gonna draw shapes like that. So, yeah, just basic and that kind of fun stuff. So, and like if it's one-dimensional, well, it's just gonna be a one value because we're just, you know, don't really mention. Yeah, so, like for example, a good practice, and it's actually also a really good practice for hand stretches before you start working, which is actually super important. And I'll be pulling out That'd be noodles. I gotta make sure it's not like... Okay, so that's not in there. I feel like that would probably be in the... Huh? Ah, there you go. Might have gotten rid of it. Might have been what happened. Which is all very disappointing, but, you know, okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll find the, basic, thing. Oh. So, actually, been using the warm-up exercises from, Making Comics, I believe? Yeah. So, that's a bit too hard. Okay. So, anyways, first things first is, it's very important is that you do your warm-up practices beforehand, or you even start drawing. Like, or you even start doing anything, you do your warm-up practices. So, start with lines. Also, you make sure you draw from your shoulder. I can't really show right now, but you make sure you draw from your shoulder and not from your wrist. But that's to prevent as much injury as you can. Oh, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so very important thing is before you start, oh man, I'm in a mess. Okay, hang on. Gotta set a timer for myself. 5 minutes. Okay, so first things first is whenever you start, before, like, not even, like, even before you start drawing, it's super important that you do your wrist stretches. So, like, stretch shoulders, like your arm, hold your, like, stretch your shoulders, make circles of them. Unfortunately, it can't really show right now, but make sure you stretch really good. Eventually, I'll be able to have a model that I can show what I'm doing, but I will get there eventually. Make sure to stretch your wrist. Both of them. And now that you warmed up your arms and your wrists and your hands, because they're gonna be your important tools tonight, now you can move on to the drawing warm-ups. So, for example, lines, Pardon? So, okay. So, first things first. And like we can start with basic stuff. Going vertically. Up. Up. Down. Applying pressure. Well, releasing pressure. Like, okay. So, what we can start with first is we can go up and down while decreasing the pressure as we go down or up. We can start with down, decreasing pressure. And we can go back up. This. It's good for armor up because you have to be able to, well, especially if you're drawing on paper or you're drawing on a tablet, usually your line's going to be darker depending on how much pressure you apply to it. So. A lot of importance. But, yeah, okay. So, and now we can go back down, but this time we increase the pressure. We go, yeah, see? And we do the same thing, but going up. Yes, see? So, now we have these lines that we made. Another thing we can do. We can go from left to right and then to left. Let's start by pressures. We go while making sure to draw from the shoulders, something I still have trouble remembering. And then we can go the same way, but we increase the pressure as we go. Like this. And this. Yeah. And move there so we have a bit more space. So, we do have vertical and horizontal lines. Now let's add some diagonal lines. I'm gonna start by going up, down. This. And we do the same thing as the vertical and horizontal lines. And we can even go across. And, And this. Boom. And then. And. Yeah. See? And etching. Okay, to be fair, this isn't like, to be fair, this is, and the brush I was using wasn't the best one. I should be using something. And you try to make sure you're using your elbow, your shoulder, not your wrist. Which I'm still, like, even now, I'm still having some trouble with that, so. There you go, okay. Now. This? Okay. This? Okay. Oops. Alright, so, what else can you do? You can make spirals like this. Kind of movements. What else? What else is good for month? Okay, so another exercise which applies to what we're doing right now, which are circles. And you can draw them any way you want to. Sorry. Honey, you want castle? In, out, in, and out. This, please do get your mind out of the gutter. I meant like if you're breathing in and out. Yes. Yes, okay. Circle. And they do not have. Absolutely not need. Casually. Tiny bitty, like tiny little bitty, circles. So, Sorry, I'm just getting a bit distracted. Yeah. But yeah, okay. Okay. So, circles. Have a bunch of circles. And you go in and out as if you're breathing. Think of it like a breathing exercise. When you think about it, it can be like good meditation. But now let's move on to ovals. Because you're gonna be especially if you're going to be needing, if you're gonna be drawing characters, you're gonna be needing ovals. So, or if you're drawing sunflower seeds, yeah, or grapes, or fun stuff. Yeah, my chair's being stupid again. There you go. Okay. So, alright. So, no, that's not a good oval. Not in. Big ass. Oval. Teeny deep oval. You can even go even smaller. Or even smaller. Yeah. See? Different. Lines. Different ovals, which is really useful if you're drawing a character. Okay, next format is cylinders. And this time around, it's helping you work perspective. We will be working on eventually. Probably next week, actually. Yeah, okay. So you start with a circle. Some lines. Another circle. Yes. And it's more short. Now give me a second. I'm just gonna change. I'm just gonna change the music. So the oh. Well, that was good music, but we'll be moving on to Animal Crossing music. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked. Okay. There you go. Alright. So, where are we? Okay, we're still in warm-up exercises. Okay, now we can move on to cubes. We'll do more shapes and forms. And, not that long, but right now we're just warming up. Ardent. Okay. So now we are doing squares a bit earlier. Let me check if everything. Working on? Okay. That's working alright. I don't know where that be too loud. But okay. So remember we're talking about the regular shapes like hair, but turn it into a form to just cube is just a bunch of different where there's 6 squares put together. So basically battery. Don't worry, you won't have to calculate anything. Just drawing cubes. Oh, have to worry about okay, so shapes and compound objects. So that's where you're just mixing in everything like some kind of weird soup. Like some kind of. Okay. So, just gonna save. So, oval. novels, make warm up. You know, that kind of fun stuff. So, now that we've warmed up, let's move on. Forms. So, okay. All right. So, let me introduce you to as our first victim. I mean, our first guest on tonight's show. Mr. Circle. That's not really good. Okay, hang on, give me a second. That doesn't work. What you do is just go in there, you go selection, and then boom, magic. Now have a circle. Okay, so let me introduce you to Mr. Circle. Everybody say hello to Mr. Circle. Okay, this is a circle, right? If only it was just a circle, but no. Fact. This fair all along. So yeah, all along, it was a sphere. Circle. They were fooled. But yeah, so, basically by drawing it's like a circle, you can turn a circle or a cube or a triangle. You can easily convert them into arms. This. Well, Adam. Yeah, okay, so you could do the same thing with hair. And oh, you think I may you know, I could be making a cube, but you know what? No, I'm making a rectangular prism. Actually, I'm making. Okay, I'm gonna stop a bit on that one. Yeah. So, hold on. I could have the light bulb under the box, right? So I can do. Oh. Oh. Oh, and of course, if we have time after this, we'll be moving on to something else, of course. You know, just as a good way to put into practice what we've learned. But yeah. So. Also, because you should try not to use lines too much. If, well, I mean, you can totally use lines if you want. There's no issue to that at all. But, like, a good way to simulate, shapes as, like, arm is to play around with the value. Have another cylinder there. This. Value. Also, I'm going to, like, we're gonna be learning more about it a bit later on in the future, but, also, when there's lighting, I'm just gonna go back to my example of the sphere. That's not something they actually properly taught when I was in high school, so if you take your circle, so let's say you're taking your sphere, okay? Let's take the sphere again. So here's the thing. Yeah, there's gonna be lighting there, right? And this point is actually gonna be darker. Well, you'd think it'd be darker, right? But here's the thing. In real life, everything, or almost everything, except for, of course, Vanta Black and Black 3.0, reflects light. So, almost everything reflects light. So, and bounces off light onto other. So, have another surface underneath the ball, and actually bouncing off some light. So you're still gonna have a line where the shadow's like strongest, but for the most part, it's still gonna reflect some light. Like, it's still gonna bounce off some light. So, you know, like something like that. Because if we go back to the stream I did 2 weeks ago on color theory, light is a wavelength, and depending on the wavelength, we see it as different colors. So, if take another pair, this time, okay, let's say I put it on, like, okay, let's say it's round table. Oh, it's, okay, it's so orange, but let's say I put it on a table, okay? Now, I have a little table here. Not perfect. That's okay. Who cares? Yeah, actually, I think finish on this. And after that, after my break, I think actually I'll be working on it. But yeah, so you have table surface, and then have a ball, right? So of course it's gonna need some shading. You're gonna shade your ball and put. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing, okay? Okay? So, like I said, just a few minutes ago, light will bounce off of the table, right? So like have any but here's the thing, okay? Like if you have a window, you have any source of light whatsoever in your room, like have your room, have like the windows actually towards here, right? So you have your light, this, yeah, okay. So here's the thing, okay? Your light will bounce this, okay? Still gonna have a bit of light that will hit the table and will bounce back. So bounce back because that's what plants do. So actually, you'd have here, oh, you name. So, and table will have a bit of light here, you know, stuff. And in addition to this, the light, the color wave light. Hey, Nugget New, welcome back. How are you doing? Hope you had a really nice day. We're working on shapes, forms, and values. Hope you're doing well. What's up? So, in addition to this, the light wavelength will hit the ball. It's gonna be a bit orange, like brown, that's gonna hit the ball. This, not perfect example, but you know. And same thing for the ball. It's gonna be a bit of the light that's gonna reflect, and depending on the material, the light will reflect in different ways. So, some materials are gonna absorb more light, some will absorb less. If it absorbs less, you're gonna see more of it. Yeah. Hope you're doing alright, Ducket New. Hope you had a nice weekend too. Save this. Oh, so that's such a cute. Okay, that's such a cute emote. Ah, that's so adorable. Okay, I have to look up Miyako. Oh, it's so adorable. Cutie. That's a very good emote. Well, Telly she has very good emotes. They're top tier. Well, at least the one emote I can, very cute and adorable. But yeah, anyways, depending on depending on how depending on like okay, wood is going to absorb more light, so there's not going to be as much color reflecting on the wood. But let's say the ball is metal ball, you're definitely going to be a lot more reflection. It really depends on the material too. So yeah, so I'm not gonna be reading it off of anything today because, but yeah, so yeah, depending on depending on the material, some material reflect light more, like for example, things that are black in general will absorb more light, especially if it's matte. It's matte. But like for example, black 3.0. So, black 3.0. It's the world's blackest black acrylic paint. At least it's definitely like the more affordable one too. Like but anyways, yeah, so some colors, like some materials will reflect light more than others, some will absorb it more than others. So, like for example, the reason why whenever you're looking at snow and it blinds your eyes, like, you know, we have the sun, it's a like nice little sunny day, and you feel like you want to take a walk. You know? But no, because it's white, because it's water molecule, it's not gonna absorb as much light as, let's say, grass. So if you're looking at, I wouldn't say absorb, but you know, if you're looking at snow, light, light's gonna hit eyes. And your eyes are gonna burn. Meanwhile, you know, grass, for example, because of how it's made, it's not gonna reflect as much light. So if you look at it, your eyes are gonna be fine. So, yeah. So, same thing for values. It's like, oops, that's values. Mark. I. Yes. No. I think that's sort of fun stuff. So, I'm going to be taking a short break. A short 15-minute break. Hey, welcome back, Yuakami. And welcome, not you. And welcome back, not Yosef 7. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'll be back in 15 minutes. So, take the time to stretch your hands, rest your eyes, drink water, get a snack. You know, pet your cat or your dog, your fish. That kind of fun little stuff. And I'll be seeing you again in 15 minutes. 15. So, we're back. Yeah. Sure that my timer set properly for my break, and also we'll be moving on to continuing on the short comic after that. So yeah, really quickly. So we'll be right back. So, chat, I kind of fucked up. I forgot to turn my microphone back on. Yeah, okay. I forgot to turn my mic on. God dang, okay. I am so sorry. I thought I turned my mic back on, but no, it was turned off all this time. Good job, Atropa. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. 10 out of 10. Okay. So, anyways, back to my spiel. Ow! I hit my elbow against the desk. But, so, anyways, here's Wisteria. She's my character. She's my baby. She's a fairy. Unlike, you know, on the comic I am currently working on, she's a fairy. I mean, canon, she's a and then here's Wisteria as a human. And the alternate universe based off my friend Missy Mephistopheles story, Hellbent. And in that, she's actually the daughter of Archangel Gabriel and a human woman. But basically, she still has the same parents she has. And canon, just, you know, her father, instead of being a fairy, is an archangel, and a human instead of being this. So, and here's Salazil, my friend's character. Beautiful man, him. And she like actually already shouted her out. She's not streaming yet. She will hopefully be able to stream soon enough. But here's a beautiful boy, Salazil. I would totally kiss this man. But basically, he's a demon. And not just any demon, he's the Serpent of Eden. And he's also the Lust King of the King of Lust. So, not that it shows when you just look at him, because he's mostly just there in the corner, just silently judging you. You know, that kind of fun stuff. While they drink his bubble tea. I love him. I wish I could marry him. But probably wouldn't be a good idea. He's probably gonna... Although, that doesn't sound very healthy, but, you know. Anyways. Yeah. So, anyways, I also forgot to set my timer again for like 45 minutes when I came back from my break. And I'm terribly sorry for that. So I'm sorry for like 20 minutes or so was like boring. I forgot to turn on my mic again. So, which would be a lot more, like, would be easier. Oh, okay, so. No, I don't think I was having any mic issues. This was because, I forgot to turn on my mic again. Actually, I'm gonna the volume of the background music. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Man, I can't imagine what it's going to be like when I'm going to have a lot more viewers. Eventually. Eventually. Yeah. So, how you all doing? Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, so I'll be ending the stream in about 20-ish minutes at like 10 probably. Well, yeah. So, but I'll be streaming again on Friday. Probably the same stuff. Probably. Or I might. Depends. What I feel like. I'll probably just keep working on the comic. Um. But I'm thinking I might do more like after I'm done with this short comic, I'll be working more on my on yeah comic, like developing it. So, but I might do some pinup art. But I'll have to keep with I'll have to respect Twitch terms of service. So of course it's not gonna be something too lewd, but in my channel, my streams are already 18 plus, so probably just as 18. Also, I'm currently already I didn't even finish rigging my first model of Atropa, and I'm already in the process of redesigning her. So, I mean, I'll finish the one I started working on. But yeah. Also, oh man, I wish my voice wasn't as high pitched. Here's another thing I talked about earlier. While my microphone was off because I forgot to turn it back on, but Webtoon is adds a new feature. So on Webtoon you can choose your series. Like a lot of webcomics websites, like hosting websites. You get to choose your webcomics thumbnail, like series thumbnail. So something that'll be like what represents your webcomic, and you'll have thumbnails for like for like episodes and stuff, but so Webtoon added a new feature where, in addition to like the regular square shaped series thumbnail, you can now have a vertical thumbnail. So basically you can make a proper comic cover page basically to represent your series. So oh man. So, oh, cool! Look at that! Almost done with the line art. So, like I said, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I basically the story behind this short comic is okay. So basically, the backstory to this short comic is that the the main character in Hellbound is the one that's tasked with like shotting the gates of hell. His name is Hull. He's a good boy. He's a giant of a man, but very good boy. And basically, in this alternate universe, we started helping out and stuff, and she got injured, and she went back home to treat and stuff, and basically Salzel came to pick her up to bring her back to. So yeah, so that was that's basically like the backstory to the comic. Yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna go back to doing whatever in I'm just gonna go back to doing just stuff um on Wednesdays now. So yeah, and I also have a really good idea of who I'm gonna be I'm going to be... I might be raiding again tonight. Not sure yet. I think for tonight I'll probably just raiding anybody, but there's Sapphire that just started streaming. Well, she already started streaming earlier today, but she had to take a break, but alright. So, that should be it for tonight. Thanks for coming to my stream. I'll be streaming again on Friday at 7 time. And I should be continuing to work on the short. Yeah. Thanks for coming. You can check out my social media. A little bit. My DeviantArt. I forgot to add my Twitter, but I also have a Twitter account that probably X. Discord. Community Discord, and it's 18 plus, like the streams. Twitter account. It's mostly Discord. I'll probably have a section like not before content. Quick about it. I mean, not necessarily the cool. Rather not. I don't really feel like doing anything with anybody in person. But I do like art. I am a worker. But yeah, so I will be drawing more mature theme stuff, but I'll be following Twitch TLS, and I'll be keeping it classy, of course. I don't want to say. I'm gonna be good stuff, but you know, I'll be streaming again on Friday at some time. I'll be for more coming, and yeah, you can check out I'm gonna out our account at Drop Up Electrics. Just your I just have to fix my iPod comment bit, but yeah. So if you thanks for coming to my stream. Hopefully Friday, and do feel free to come and support my community Discord server. Make sure you read the rules and you click on the check mark. Get into the server, and yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Have a nice rest of the night.